I was first introduced to Mike by my sister-in-law who worked for him. She told me when I met him to behave myself, so I did.
About 12 years ago, I get a call from Mike on a Friday morning. He said, "Billy, what are you doing for lunch today?" So I said, "I'm having lunch with you, aren't I?" He said, "Yeah."
We had a euchre club at the time, and we needed a sub. I knew that Mike and Bill Burzbach knew each other, but were competitors.
So he and I and Craig Dunn met at Grindstone Charlie's.
I thought, well, I knew they'd like each other because I knew both of them. I got Bill, and he got a girlfriend to come over and sub for the euchre club, and they've been friends ever since, and are partners in Community First Bank, and are lifelong friends.
2.5 hours later, we had put together the plan to start the bank. And as they say, the rest is history.
I first met Mike, I think, when he came to Kokomo to work for First National Bank. He kind of worked his way through the chairs there. Came in as a senior lender, ended up being president.
You'll never find a better banker, a better community leader, a better family man, and a better friend than Mike Stegall.
You know, Mike's, he's my neighbor. He's a colleague, he's a friend, he's an associate, he's my banker.
Hey Mike, as you know, I'm not one to do much talking in public or behind the camera, but I just had to take part in honoring one of my local heroes. I have to read this statement, otherwise the stage fright would just have me staring blankly at the camera like this.
I think he's completely fearless. When the going gets extremely tough, why? He's the kind of guy that you want in the trenches with you, and he will be there with you.
I've had the privilege of working with Mike for the last 18 years, and he's been a friend, a mentor, and a teacher to me. And one of the things that he's taught me a lot about is dedication. Dedication to his family, dedication to his organization, and truly dedication to his community.
Community spirit is just tremendous.
That's what I love most about Mike Stegall. He gives back to this community in huge ways. Mike's the kind of guy that says, hey, this is a need, gathers people together, rolls up his sleeves, and puts a plan together how we're going to tackle the problem, and comes up with a great solution and provides leadership to get it done. And that's what makes a community great, and that's the kind of stuff Mike Stegall does.
And he's just a hell of a guy.
Mike's just one of those great guys to have in your life.
Just because I'm reading it doesn't mean it's not coming from the heart, though. Some people are considered born leaders. You are just such a man, and I am so proud to call you a friend.
What I have seen in you is in regards to your faith in God and how that's affected me personally. Your faith is what has taken a good man and made him an extraordinary man. I see the way you treat people in the community with respect and honor.
I can't think of anyone more deserving of this recognition and honor than you are. You have the ability to make people better than they would have been had they not encountered you. Good on you for that. May God continue to bless and guide you, my friend and fellow Christ follower.
The other thing I see is someone who is very courageous. I saw that when you walked through the terrible loss of your grandson, Isaac. You were poised and demonstrated a peace that surpasses all understanding.
Yeah, he's just a guy that if I wake up every morning and try and emulate him, I'll be a better person for it at the end of the day, and I appreciate that kind of mentorship.
Hi Mike, this is your friend and Sportsgenosse. I guess I'm here today to demonstrate that your friendship crosses international borders. I know a handful of Austrians that would love to consider and will consider you as your friend. As far as stories is concerned, we got plenty and you know them. But I just don't want this to be your 50th birthday party repeat. We keep them stories to ourselves.
Well, I've known Mike for a long time, and there's certain things I do know about him. He is a wonderful husband to Linda. They've been married for over 48 years, I believe. Mike is a wonderful friend and someone that we've learned to just fall in love with. He is always wanting to include everyone in everything that we do. And he's the type of person, though, when he's ready for you to go home, he will blow out the candles and turn off the lights and come out with his pajamas on and say, it's time for you to go home.
Dad, hey, I just wanted to say sorry I can't be there tonight, but You're the one that taught me about priorities and the importance of making good choices. Well, it was tonight I was coming to see you get some award and recognition for Thursday Night Golf League. I did make a good decision, right? Some of us still have to work for a living and don't have the luxury, as you put it, being semi-retired. I want to know what semi-retired really is. Because I think if you're golfing 4 times a week, you're going to the movies quite frequently, you're traveling every other month, you're sleeping in, hey Dad, you're pretty much retired, man. In all seriousness, not only has my father given his family all his love and support throughout the years, he has helped his children whenever, wherever we needed it, without questions or judgment, and always been there for us. I've watched him give his time to various efforts, organizations, charities, and serve on several boards in his local community.
If on the off chance you see Mike in the bank, please tell him congratulations. I can't think of a guy more worthy of this award, and looking forward to more great things in the future.
One more funny story about Mike?
There's some I can't tell. There's some funny stories I can't tell about Mike. He would really hate me if I told them, so I probably better not. He knows which ones I'm thinking of, though. I'm sure he does.
All right, have a wonderful day and get ready for your retirement.
When I think of Mike, I think of leadership, honesty, and compassion. And he is a leader in our small group, and he's a leader in our community. And the compassion he has for fellow man leaves beyond boundaries.
I mean, I do think he's like the king of the bottom line. I've heard him say it over 100 times, that the bottom line on any issue is, and then he'll fill in the blank. And almost every time he spells out the bottom line, he's right. It is the bottom line.
One of the really great things about Kokomo is there's so many incredible programs for our youth, and Boy Scouts is one of them. And he's always been there for the organization, and providing that kind of leadership sends a message to other people that gets people excited to be there for the boys and for Boy Scouts. And so, Mike, I appreciate your leadership when it comes to scouting, and I know my son's benefited from it. And when I show up at a scouting event and see all the other young men, they're benefiting from your great contributions and your big heart. So thanks for doing that.
When you show up, things get better. Organizations get better, nonprofits get better, people get better. I know that from experience through our own relationship, that you have made me a better person, husband, and leader.
Mikey, congratulations on all your success. Love you, bud.
Congratulations, Mike, on this honor. It's well deserved. We all feel that way.
Wish you the best in retirement, Mike, and I certainly hope that you hang around Kokomo.
Congratulations. This award truly reflects what you are to this community.
Mike, congratulations on earning this Distinguished Service Award. You really should be getting a Distinguished Friend Award at the same time, in my opinion.
Love you, Mike. Thanks for the memories. Congratulations.
Is that everything you want to share?
Yep.
Perfect.
Because them stories are not good for Boy Scouts.
So on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for your influence, and I just want to say, way to go.
Thank you, Mike, for those characteristics that you demonstrated to me and to others in the community of what it is to be a Christ follower. We love you, and we're glad you're part of our lives.
I just wanted to say, Dad, you're well deserving of this award. I'm very proud of you, and I love you. Shh, the phone hasn't turned off yet. 4! I really don't think you are fooling any of us with this semi-retired bit. Hey, why are you guys laughing? It's true. You don't really know how diluted this man really is.